Hello, my name is Rick Bunch. I'm an environmental educator here at Lory State Park, and my cameraman partner here today is John Young, and so we thank him for being with us. We are part of a volunteer group here at the park called Friends of Lory State Park, and our purpose is to support the mission and education of the park. And one of the things that we like to do is bring school groups out and have community groups come to talk about environmental education and do science lessons. As I say, our purpose is wildlife, and I'd like to start off with asking a question. What animals do you think are here in the park? Right away we can dismiss two of the answers I usually get. There are no tigers in the park, and there are no dinosaurs in the park. So why are the animals here? Primarily because this is where there is food. And the other thing, of course, is there's shelter, there's a place for them to hide. Because of what they do eat, we can categorize them into three different sections. The first would be those that eat only plants. What do we call those? Of course, herbivores. And then there's the grouping that eats only meat. And what are they? You're right. Those are the carnivores. And then there is that group of animals that eats both plants and meat, and those, yes, would be the omnivores. So we're going to start first of all with those that eat only the plants. And one of the most common animals in the park that eats plants, of course, would be the rabbits. And they feed on the grass and some of the ends of the shrubs out there. And then the largest of the herbivores, and the one that would be most common, of course, would be the mule deer. The deer, and we have a hide here, and let me also say that we did not kill any of these animals so that we would have the hides, the pelts here to show you. We obtained these skins from the Colorado Parks and Wildlife, and they were the victims of accident, probably roadkill, and some of them perhaps simply died of old age. So the first animal would be the deer, and the thing that is probably most notable about a deer that you'd recognize right away would be the antlers. These antlers are made of the same material that your fingernails are. What's the difference between an antler and a horn? Well, horns would be on animals such as cattle, and those horns will stay with that animal for all of their life, unless, of course, the rancher saws them off. But the antlers for the deer, the moose, the elk, and so forth come off every year. And in January and February, these animals would lose their antlers and then immediately start to grow new antlers. They're used for a couple reasons. Number one, a male deer and the large adult deer will have the largest of the antlers, and those are attractive to the does or the females. But they're also used, of course, for protection, and the animal that preys mostly on the mule deer here in the park would be the mountain lion. Okay, so they're used for protection, but they're also used as they compete with other males for their mates, for the does. So that gives you kind of a tour of the animals that we have in Lory State Park. We hope that this has been enjoyable and informative for you, but more than that, we hope you'll come and see us in Lory State Park so that we can talk about these things and show them to you out here in the park. So thank you very much.